Fox Focus. A few minutes for a closer look.
Thanks for joining us today for Fox Focus. I'm Meg McKenzie. Are you lost in the process of becoming a first-time home buyer? Or maybe you want to buy a home, but you're just not sure where to start. Today we're talking with Tammy Neiman of Associated Bank. She's got some helpful information and some tips to make the whole home buying process a little less overwhelming. Tammy, thanks for talking with us today.
You're welcome.
Well, let's first talk to first-time home buyers. Are there some things that they might find surprising?
Well, the thing I hear most often from first-time home buyers after they've completed the pre-qualification process is, it's that easy, that's that simple, I can really start looking for a home. I'm like, yeah, we really do pride ourselves in making it simple. So I think the hardest part sometimes is just picking up the phone and deciding to make that call.
Okay, and that pre-qualification letter is important, isn't it?
That letter of pre-qualification is very important. What it does is a couple of different things. First off, it will determine a specific price point for you to be looking at. That way there's no surprises. You're not falling in love with a home that we can't later finance. Secondly, it communicates strength to a seller. Should they accept your offer, at least they know that they have a pre-qualified buyer and their financing will go through at the end.
Okay, and do you recommend working with a realtor?
Absolutely, absolutely work with a realtor. Right now we're in a seller's market, which basically just means we have more buyers than we do sellers. So therefore, what kind of determines whether you're going to get the home versus somebody else is how quickly you can get the information. The best way and most reliable way to get that information is to work with a realtor. They're going to be able to give you up-to-the-date information, accurate information, timely, and sometimes that's going to be the difference between finding a home or not finding a home. So.
Okay, and that pre-qualification letter really comes in handy in a seller's market, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And you know what the best news is with working with a realtor in the state of Wisconsin? It doesn't cost a buyer 1 penny to use a realtor.
Oh, that's true. That's fantastic. So if you come down to a situation where there's maybe multiple offers on a home and you're going up against another buyer, that pre-qualification letter is going to be a strength for you.
Absolutely. You'll be definitely negotiating from a position of strength with a solid letter.
Okay, and having that expert, the realtor, in your corner as well.
That's right. Yep.
Okay. So can you tell us what are some common mistakes that first-time home buyers make?
You know, some of the common mistakes that I see often with a first-time home buyer is getting a letter of pre-qualification from a lender that might not be known or is known to not be reliable in the marketplace. Realtors and sellers really like the brands, the banks or the brands that they know, that they can trust, that they've heard of, and that really does help them negotiate from a position of strength. So that's one of the mistakes. A couple of other little mistakes I've seen some buyers do is not keeping their financial situation the same as when they applied. For example, don't quit your job, don't change jobs, don't buy a new vehicle. Definitely don't co-sign for a loan. Okay. In the meantime.
Okay, so kind of hang tight.
Keep everything the same.
Once you get that qualification letter. All right, any other do's and don'ts that you would recommend?
Well, definitely do get your letter of pre-qualification, as we talked about. Definitely do use a realtor. And you know, the one other little thing I would recommend is that down payment money. If it's in a bank account, keep it parked there until your lender's been able to verify it. Shuffling your money around will only cause you extra documentation in the end.
Okay, so really sit tight once you get that.
Sit tight, that's right, yep.
Okay, and I imagine too it might be smart to boost your credit as much as possible before you go in for that.
That's never going to hurt.
Okay, so boost that credit before you go in for the pre-qualification letter. And as Tammy said, that pre-qualification letter and that realtor can make the difference between you getting a home and you not getting a home.
That's right.
Time is of the essence. If you'd like more advice and more tips on becoming a first-time home buyer, MutualMilestones.com is a terrific resource. Tammy, thanks so much today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
MutualMilestones.com. Thanks for joining us today for Fox Focus.
Interested in appearing on Fox Focus? Email us at foxfocus@fox6now.com.